Alright, the next part. Albedo is a Disney prince. Evidence. And just, he is. Alright, Albedo is a Disney prince. Reason 1. So, in the Windbloom Festival, Albedo's reward for gliding is the second tier in the third gliding minigame, where he says that when he glides, finches surround him and he can feel the life in the festival. This is just so cute, and this means that birds love him and that animals like Albedo, which is, as we all know, the main point for Disney Princess. But since we're going Albedo as a Disney prince, this is a Disney prince thing. Animals love Albedo. They like his vibes, and I'm here for it. Albedo is a Disney prince number 2. So, I really recommend you to go to YouTube and listen to Albedo's English VA singing because his voice is just angelic. So Albedo can sing, and he can sing really well. Honestly, all of his voices are very nice, especially his Korean voice, which is very deep. His Chinese voice actor, his Chinese voice is very high pitched and sounds more like a child. Uh, but if I was a bird, and I heard him singing, I'd flock to him too. Not gonna lie. So Albedo is a Disney prince number 3. So Windbloom Festival. Albedo's reward for the pro mode. Albedo's reward for the liar minigame is pro mode on the fourth song, Frost Parable, for the rhythm game. So Albedo claims to have never studied an instrument, and he says that he's playing the lyre from memories of seeing other people play it and intuition alone. Do you know how difficult that would be? And he's the best at it? Like, if he had said this and he was on the bottom of the 3 ranks, that I could understand because he's playing it from memory and intuition alone. But for Albedo to be pro mode, on par with Venti at this point, and he's only playing it from what he's seen others do, if that doesn't tell you how observant this man is, I don't know what will. Uh, he's a Disney prince and it's not negotiable. Albedo is a Disney prince number 4. So his title of Chalk Prince. This is. Come on, it literally says Chalk Prince. Also, I can't be the only one who finds very specific titles very hot. Examples besides Chalk Prince, Kynes de Prince, head of the Knights of Favonius Alchemy Division and leader of the investigation squad. Another example besides that very lofty title is Child, number 11 of the Fatui Harbingers. That's just. Specific titles are hot. I've decided to put other into this as well since that section was short. So these are just more random things that I love about Albedo. Uh, I'm not going to read this slide out loud, but I will leave it here for a little while so that you can read it yourself. Alright, so Albedo and art. Albedo is so good at painting and sketching, I'm jealous. He paints for people when he goes out to Mondstadt, so all I imagine is Albedo sitting in Mondstadt drawing people who stop by on the street like those street painters in big cities. Um, he probably has so many paintings of the most random things, considering he always paints what he finds interesting. Uh, he actually illustrated a book, I believe, by Xingqiu, and the book itself was described as an encyclopedia with the most beautiful pictures. He was also offered more money to become an illustrator for authors at the publishing house in Imazuma to illustrate other books, but turned it down because he's not someone who can be swayed by a few extra mora. Albedo is amazing. Alright, Albedo can cook. Uh, he may cook weird things, such as things that Xingling would probably also eat. But look, he says he cooks all of his own food because he doesn't like eating at restaurants. And judging by the voice lines in his line on interesting things, ancient trees, he obviously knows how to cook, as he goes into great detail on how to cook spiders found at the roots of ancient leyline trees. So Beto is probably a super good cook if he can stomach eating spiders. Albedo in a frilly apron, being domestic. Albedo waking up slash coming home late and seeing you cooking for him, so he wraps his arms behind you, his arms around you from behind, and it's so cute. I'm going to die from cuteness. And that is the end. That is almost all of the reasons why I simp for Albedo.